You may remember we talked about this last week, how Gen Z is freaked out by phone calls. There's a college in the UK that offers a course to teach students how to make and accept calls, deal with phone anxiety, and basically help them overcome their fear known as telephobia.
Joining us now is Liz Baxter, a career advisor at Nottingham College, and Naya Sneath, who is a student there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hiya.
Naya, what are you so afraid of?
I find that phone calls are quite stressful
Why?
because phone calls to me, they have like a sense of urgency. I feel as though it's something to worry about.
You're worried that the person on the other end of the line is judging you?
100%, because most of the time a phone call, like to an earphone call, I feel as though I can't see them on the other side. So I don't know if they're laughing at me, if they're talking about me behind my back. I find it worrying.
Yeah.
So Larry has always had some, he's not always accepted that this is a thing, but I think when you talk to people your age, this really is a concern for them. And Liz, I'm curious for you, like when you talk to people Naya's age, what is the first thing that you tell them about how important a phone call is, especially when they're going to be out there looking for jobs?
It's such an essential life skill. And young people today are brilliant. They want to learn and they want to engage with, applying for work, having an interview online or on a telephone, but they don't have the skills or the confidence to be able to do that. So what we do at Nottingham College is work with students, having identified that this is an area of need, and we run a series of class sessions designed to support students with practicing these skills in a safe space and developing their confidence.
Yeah, I mean, I don't deny that. I see that this is a thing. I just don't understand why it has to be a thing. So how much of it deals with the psychology? Because, Naya, I know you want to be cool, and isn't it cool to not care what other people think on the other side of the telephone?
I think for me, it's more of not necessarily being cool, but a confidence thing. Like for me, I much prefer talking to people in person. I feel as though making eye contact and show, like I'm moving my hands under the table as I speak now. Like I talk a lot with my body language, and I feel with a phone call, I don't very much convey that quite well. And it's not necessarily trying to not worry about what other people think. It's more, what impression am I giving off to other people?
I see. Huh. Okay.
Liz, so what would be like the first step with Naya? Like, so what's the first thing you would do? Say like, hey, let's try to call a restaurant, because I think a lot of people Naya's age are probably not used to calling a restaurant.
Absolutely. So what we've been doing today in class is that we give students a set of 1 of 5 scenarios where you're actually needing to make a telephone call. So like you've said, a reservation for a restaurant, calling a doctor's to make an appointment for yourself, calling in sick. These are all things that you will need to make phone calls for. So what we do is we use a script. So the students will partner up back to back and practice. One is the caller, one is the receiver, and sticking to a script enables students to develop their skills and confidence in kind of being able to manage the unexpected once they kind of understand the ebb and flow of a two-way telephone call. A lot of companies these days, when you call, you're automatically going through to a virtual assistant. You're automatically going through to an AI system. And a lot of our young people simply don't have the opportunity to be able to practice and demonstrate those skills. So it's not kind of their fault, really. We are moving away from telephone conversations as a society. Yeah. My son's a similar age, and he just talks into a phone, leaves voice notes, and then waits for his friends to call him back with their notes. So then debate disappears, which worries me a lot because these are our future. These are brilliant young people, and they just need the skills and the confidence to be able to go forward, because it is an essential life skill.
All right, Naya, you can do it.
Even this phone call right now is making me nervous. When I heard it was a Zoom call, I was like...
Well, you did fantastic. I think you're doing a great job. You deserve an A.
Thank you.
All right.
You can check out Nottingham College's website or follow them on the socials. Naya, Liz, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.
Bye-bye.